Okay, just for this full moon and total lunar eclipse, really powerful energies happening. The full moon and the lunar eclipse is actually happening on 16th of May, which is my birthday. So yeah, really powerful, potent energies. And let me dive deeper with you about full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is everything about depth and is everything about emotions, really seeing what is deep inside. And always with these energies of the moon, emotions come up to the surface. And with the lunar eclipse, it is affecting our inner waters. So I'm gonna dive deep with you in the messages that I have received. So what to look into, what to be aware of. And yes, first of all, I want to speak also about the Scorpio and the energy of Scorpio. I think I've mentioned that in the videos before, that the Scorpio is the only animal that I know about that can do a suicide. So actually, really powerful. So this moon can also bring up for you some destructive energies and negativity or negative self-talk, not kind relationship that you might be having towards yourself or towards other people in your life. So being aware of that, and some really deep emotions can come up to the surface. For example, also depression and some other stuff that I'm gonna share here. With lunar eclipse, it is always about higher vibe coming through, but the eclipse itself, it's also about the shadow, about the feminine energy, also everything with your feminine energy inside, the relationship with your mother, if there is something that is not healed connected with that. So being aware of those things that might be happening, coming up for you to the surface, also being really aware of your dreams at this time, your dream time, writing those things down and looking into the deeper meaning. Okay, the eclipse and the full moon is going to happen exactly on 16th of May at 4:13 a.m. Universal Time, and it's going to be mostly seen in North and South America, and also some parts of the Europe and Africa, but not all of the parts. So I'm gonna put the link below so you can check whatever you are at, if you're gonna be able to see it at your place as well. Okay, so the topics that came through and that I wrote down was, the first thing was everything about the root and everything that is maybe not in alignment there, so your root chakra. Everything about home. Are you feeling at home in your body, in your life, in your environment? And also other things that could be coming up is all these thoughts, what you have not done yet, or what you should be doing. And instead, I'm inviting you to see everything that you have already already done in your life, seeing all the achievements, and instead focusing on that. Another thing, also the power of the manifestation, beliefs that you have. So like really going deeper and seeing how Some of our beliefs could be the reason why the things that are manifesting in our life, for example, the things that we don't want to manifest in our life, are actually there, are actually present. So what are those beliefs, those stories that are this narrative that is running in our mind? Really looking into that. So true foundation, what is not built on the truth, where are you not being true to yourself. And what has been coming up for many is the crisis of identity. So maybe, for example, you had some beliefs about yourself, maybe even about your purpose, about your work, and now you're having a lot of questions and you're questioning your path and your mission, your purpose, and the thing, are you on the right path, are you doing the right thing? Or maybe with the identity crisis, maybe you're at the point that you don't even know who you are and what you want. Just letting you know that you're not the only one that is going through this, because this is also the time of crumbling, and this crumbling is happening so we can step even deeper into our essence and into our truth. And maybe we don't understand it at the moment, but just be patient, compassionate, kind, loving to yourself, and in time everything will make sense. So also the question here is, what is your group, what is your community? Considering the home thing, are you maybe at this time feeling alone, not supported, not safe, all of that? So looking into this with yourself, and where is this actually the root of this, those beliefs, those stories, this way of thinking. And on the other side, seeing all the beautiful people that are present in your life. Okay, so be aware of the power of the manifestation and how powerful the stories, the things that you think that you are putting your energy into. So if you're thinking about something negative all day, know that no negative and not aligned with what you want to create, know that you are also participating in that and co-creating that energy, and in this way also bringing and manifesting this in your life. And instead rather command and ask for what you want. So when those feelings, emotions come up, find the root of it, name the root of it, and just surrender it to the universe. Maybe you can also use some different techniques that you are already using for releasing and letting go. And on the other side, command, choose, claim what you want. Okay, know that it's everything about intention and focusing, putting your energy in the direction that you actually want to go, and fueling that with your passion, excitement. Okay, so with this moon, with this lunar eclipse, what can come up? Different types of misconceptions, misbeliefs, illusions. So everything that is, like I said, not based on truth and actually built on a solid foundation. So what are your misconceptions for different areas and different things in your life? For example, I don't know, misconceptions about love, misconception about relationships, misconceptions about you yourself, different concepts that you might be having, and stories. So allow yourself rather to let go of all of that and recognize it, name it, and allow yourself to discover new things and what else is there. Because if you're holding on to this concept, you cannot expect that something new is going to enter into your life, that something is going to change, for example, if you want change. So these two eclipses are really pushing us into change. This full moon as well is a deep clearing, healing, transformation. So take this time for that. Another thing that I want to talk about here is the area of your body is the middle back, the mid back. And here I want to talk about all the unseen energies that you are not aware of maybe, but are affecting you in your life. So everything that is present there and you are not aware of, and it's maybe the reason why you are losing your energy. Why are you losing your vitality? Why are you being distracted? Why are you going actually against yourself? So awareness about all of that and looking in those aspects. So this all requires courage and power, energy to look in all this. So allow yourself to do that, and with this full moon in Scorpio, dive deeper into this, and knowing that we all are going through this process, that we all have created different illusions and these actually and misconceptions, because these actually maybe at that moment help us to survive different traumatic experiences or whatever it was. So why we create illusion is it helps us actually to disconnect from what actually is there, and it's so painful. So invitation here is be in this moment here and now, and everything that is coming from the past, that is coming up from the past, different memories, different feelings, recognize them, name them, see when you have felt like this in the past, and on the other side, claim what you want, like I said before. So invitation is also to see where you're not being flexible in your life, where you're really sticking into things, where you're really being attached, where you're really holding on to things, clinging on to things, people, relationships, and actually is not serving you, serving your growth. So really looking into that, because this moon, this eclipse, it's about completion, and it's about completing what is already done, but really completing it you yourself, not that you are in all these stories, feelings over and over again, and maybe even thinking that there is something wrong with you, etc., etc., knowing that you have the power to write your own story. Okay, so like I said, it is time of completion, and I would say here, seal the deal. And what I mean with that, like really let what is in the past, let it in the past, and seal these things through time and space. Okay, especially there could be some past lifetime stuff for people that are doing a deeper work, or maybe karmic relationship. Seal the deal. You have learned that you don't have to be in these stories anymore, and write your own story. Complete the cycle. Allow the situation, the relationship, whatever it is, that it is what it is, not that you're trying to change it, change somebody else, change yourself. Allow it to be. Okay, so know that now is the time for you to choose a different path. So to look into everything deeper, I was like talking in the beginning, my first message was about foundation, was about the roots and your root chakra, and here I also want to talk about form and function. And when I'm talking about form, I'm talking about forms, shapes, labels, roles that we are playing in our life. And the question here is, are you still needing, using, wanting what is there? So it is an opportunity for you to do this review and really let go of old forms, shapes, way of doing things, way of dealing with things, and really do things differently. Choose and write the new story, choose the new path for yourself. So are you still needing, using, wanting these things, relationship? And the question here is as well, what needs to change? So when I'm talking about function, is this functioning? Is this, for example, in relationship, is this still the form that is supporting me and the other person? Does the form of relationship does it has to change? Okay, really being honest with yourself in this deeper work that you're doing, in this investigating, self-investigating. So really asking yourself, is this working for me? Is this fulfilling me? Is this making me happy? These are the most important questions that I would put out here. Okay, so know that everything that is happening right now, why it is happening, because it is strengthening your pillar of light. Your vibration is rising, if you are aware of it or not. So that's why some deep emotions could be, or memories, whatever it is, could be coming to the surface, so you can step on even higher energy, vibe, align with even higher truth of who you are. And on the other side, like I said, it's the time of crumbling, and it's time to do the changes, and it's time to really listen what is our inner calling, okay, and answer this deep calling. And another thing that I want to put out here is boundaries. Where are you stepping over your own boundaries? Or on the other side, where are you allowing others to step over your boundaries? Are your boundaries being clear? So when we know what we want, when we know what our direction is, where we are going, in what we are participating and in what we are not, our boundaries are really clear. So it is an invitation for you to establish better, clearer boundaries. Say no when you mean no, because when we are going against ourselves, when we are saying yes to others and no to ourselves, we are just on the path of building up this resentment, and then we are having expectations that they are going to do maybe the same that we are doing. So we are not actually coming from a healthy standpoint of view. So this full moon and lunar eclipse is really supporting you in connecting better with your intuition, and also to really listen to it, write things down. You can receive some really important messages, like I said in the beginning. Be aware of your dreams, intuitive thoughts that come into your mind. And it is also an opportunity for you to build strength, okay, and to, on the other side, see how strong you actually are, everything that you have already went through, and how all these things are just, and situations, challenges are only strengthening you. So really sync with the moon, with this eclipse, sync with your inner truth, and allow everything else to crumble. Let me see if I forgot about anything else, but I don't think so. Thank you everyone for joining me. Wishing you a lot of blessings with this full moon in Scorpio and lunar eclipse. And I'm inviting you all to also join me in my online circle where we are gonna where you're going to be able to share your experiences, what is going on for you. And that is always healing, because you are having this sacred space where you are seen, when you are heard. And also you can see that you are not alone, that many people are going through really similar things, and so much more. We are going to do also different techniques. I'm gonna also guide you in a simple and short meditation, activation. Maybe I'm gonna also do some light language and toning. Everything as it's gonna be guided for the group that we will create together. Know that the power of the group makes things lighter and easier, and with this energy that we create together, we can do more. Okay, you're all invited. I'm gonna put all the information in the comments, and have a beautiful rest of the weekend. And yeah, just allow yourself to receive all the blessings that